My name's Harry Moore, and I'm an associate broker with EXP Realty. And today we'll talk about why getting pre-approved for a mortgage from the get-go is so important. I'm going to go over 4 reasons why you want to get pre-approved before you start shopping for a house. So let's dive right in. Number 1, you'll know how much house you can afford. It's really not much fun to be house poor. I remember the first house that I bought, it was at the absolute top of my price range. There was lots of ramen in my house for a couple of years, and I don't mean the gourmet stuff. Going out for a nice dinner was definitely not happening. And soon after I moved in, the furnace went on the fritz, and I didn't have enough money to get it fixed for a couple of months. So I had to carry around space heaters all over the house to keep me comfortable and keep the pipes from freezing. Number 2, you'll avoid setting the bar too high. You know the old saying about champagne taste on a beer budget? Well, once in a while, I still get a call out of the blue from someone who says, well, they weren't really thinking about buying, but they just wandered into an open house, they fell in love with it, and they want to try and buy it. Well, sometimes they can, and sometimes they can't. If let's just say that house they walked into is priced at $500,000, but they can only get pre-approved for $425 total, then they won't be able to buy it. Then we go out and we look at houses in their price range, and they're not happy with what they see. That $500,000 house set the bar too high. If you'd like a great home buyer's guide to give you some more information about the whole process, there's a link in the remarks below. Just click on it and tell me where to send it, and voila! Number 3, you want to be an attractive buyer. So you've been out looking at houses, you've looked at a bunch of frogs, and there's a prince amongst the bunch. But it's only been on the market for a few days, and you want to make an offer. You want to make sure that you put your best foot forward when your offer is presented to the seller. In today's market, you'll probably have some company, so you really want to make sure that you're setting yourself up to win. The sellers take a risk by removing their house from active marketing when they accept an offer. So they want to make sure that the buyer they work with is going to actually be able to deliver on their part of the bargain. Number 4, consider working with a local lender. When your offer is presented to the sellers, their agent's going to advise them about the pros and cons of your offer and other offers if you're in a competitive situation. One thing that many experienced agents like to see is a pre-approval letter from a local lender. Local lenders have experience with how to get transactions to closing. They understand the local customs, and they usually have a group of local appraisers that they work with. Most out-of-area lenders don't have the same quality of knowledge and local working relationships, and that can cause problems down the road. I've seen loan estimates from out-of-area lenders where they didn't have the closing costs applied correctly. The numbers they came up with were off the mark, and so those buyers didn't have an accurate picture about what their costs would be. I have a list of excellent local lenders who are experienced and service-oriented, and I'm happy to share it with you. Just reach out and I'll send it right over. So there's a quick overview of 4 reasons to get pre-approved before you go out shopping for a house. It's an important step down the road to home ownership, and it'll really help you to build a strong foundation to ensure that you have a successful journey. If you'd like to watch the first video in this series, you can click over here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel so you get updated whenever new videos come out, click over there. Take care and see you on the next one.